Welcome to this training on your new Vima Back Office Pro. When you think about your new Vima Back Office, we want you to think of it in three different sections. Section 1, which is what you're looking at right now, is your dashboard. Section 2 would be business groups, which we're going to cover in this training. And Section 3 is going to be the message center, which allows you to communicate with your organization. So in this particular training, we're going to focus in on the business groups. So let's go over and click on business groups. Once we click on business groups, we'll now be able to go in here and you'll see that on the left-hand side here, these are all the different groups that you have created. Actually, this top group is a group that was pre-populated by Vima for you. And it is basically new members without an auto delivery in the first 30 days. So what I'm going to do and focus really on this training is I'm going to show you how you can set up your own business group. So let's go ahead and get started. First, you go over here and you click on this plus sign that says Add Group. It will open up the page that will allow you to be able to sort and create this new business group. We're going to call this leaders group. So we put a name in there, call it leaders group. You'll notice that we've got a total number of selected of 11,823. And to be able to create any business group, you have to start with the base group or base search. And you'll notice that we have several different base groups here that you can choose from. You can all do anything from using your enroller tree to creating your own group. So we're going to go ahead and use the enroller tree. And then we're going to go in and use some advanced features, because if you not all the time do you want to be able to just have the entire organization or the entire enroller tree. Now what I want to do is go in and maybe sort this group down just a little bit further. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click that, and I'm going to click on state. And instead of Alabama, you notice that changed to 252, and we've had one filter applied. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and we're going to choose Arizona. Now you see we're down to 217. Then we're going to add one more filter. So we go down here to where it says OR, and we click the plus sign again, and it gives us another filter. And we're going to go in here and we're going to say, okay, anybody that has an auto delivery template that is a minimum of $50. We're going to type that in, and then it's going to sort for those people. Now you've noticed it's gone to 3,605. So this is going to be our leaders group. Anybody in the state of Arizona that has a minimum of 50 on their auto ship. So let's go ahead and click Add. And you'll notice when we finish that it'll actually show up on the left-hand side over here as a new business group that we've created. And it will have a list of those people that are actually in that business group. So as you can see, it's very easy to go in and create these groups. We're going to do another training in the future that actually shows you what you do with a group once it is created. But for this particular training's purpose, we wanted to be able to go in and show you how to go in and create your own business groups. And remember, the purpose of the business groups is it allows you to really track and communicate with specific people in your organization. Because we know that no matter how good a computer programmer is, you can never program for the perfect group. So we provided a way for you to be able to create these groups, to be able to sort people in this group, and also to be able to add other people. So that's the last thing that I will show you. Let's say that I want to add this particular individual to this group. I can go ahead and click on their name and click, and I can do this with any individual in my organization. Click Add to Business Group, and I can go in here and just by clicking on New Member with Auto Ship, I can then add them to that group. So once I click on that, we'll go with striking distance. Once I click on that, I go here, and now I've gone ahead and added them to this particular group. So I go ahead and close that out. Now they're pinned to the group, and you'll notice as I drop down this key that anybody who has a yellow pin meets the criteria, that sorting criteria that we did for the group. Anybody with a blue pin doesn't meet that criteria, and we don't really have a good example here of anybody with a blue pin in this particular group because we just created it. But anybody with a blue pin is somebody who you've added to the group, but they don't necessarily qualify for that specific group. But you say, for example, in this leaders group, you have somebody who maybe isn't a leader yet, but you want to add them to the group anyway. You can go in and pin them to that group. They'll stay pinned to that group until you either unpin them or they qualify, and then the color of that pin will change. So that's that concludes our training today on this particular business group training. We will be doing other trainings that will help you to be able to use your NuVima Back Office Pro. We're excited to be able to provide these services to you and know that these services will help you in your business. Thank you and have a great day.